Since Uncharted is in the carbon color, if you're supporting Uncharted, change your name right now to orange. If you're supporting Kumi's in blue, change your name to blue. And if you don't change your name, well, then that means you don't care who wins. You're just here for the free crap. So there we go. I want to see blue names. I want to see orange names. I want to see who you're cheering on, who you're supporting, who you want to see to win. Wow, these countdown clocks have gotten much, much shorter. I mean, we're already at 13 seconds. Okay, I guess we don't have 45 seconds on the countdown clock anymore. Alright, sorry about that. Little technical glitches right there. So here we are, guys. Welcome back to OPTV Live. My name is Steve. You are watching Mech Mania Monday. This is the final match of the evening. These are our top two players. We've got Uncharted in the carbon color flying the Osprey. His competitor Khumi down in the bottom on the blue also flying an Osprey. We've got Osprey on Osprey action right now, but very, very interesting. So Khumi playing a very good standard straightforward play of just trying to get that close outpost. But what he doesn't see, what's not on his radar, is Uncharted is completely pressuring onto this bottom outpost. Completely takes it over. He now, if Khumi looks on his map, he's going to see a big blob of orange right there on the bottom and could put him in a very, very bad situation very, very quickly. In response, he's moving in on this top outpost. But that Gemini is just not going to survive much long at all without support. Khumi just back there in time, gives it a little bit of heal. Is it going to be enough, or is that one going to go down? I don't know, but this is where they're going. Uncharted has that bottom outpost fully secured under his control, but since the fact that it is a separate island, you cannot launch attacks from it, so it's going to be really, really hard that if he wants to use it as an attack stage, he's got to ferry everything over from one side to the other. It makes it very, very difficult as a launching platform. However, the one that Khumi went for up here on the top is connected. It's that single bridge path that you saw right here. You are able to get tanks out of here, so you can launch an attack from here. The drawback is you only get 2 sockets instead of the 3 sockets down here. It's a really, really hard call, folks, as to which one is more beneficial. One less socket, but the ability to launch attacks, or that one extra socket. Really, really hard call. Uncharted flying in on the bottom. It's got a Gemini coming in straight for the base. Gonna do some harassing. Drops off. Gets out of there. Oh, fantastic loop around, and the Khumi never saw it. He actually flies around, comes back, picks it up, drops that tank right there on the front door. Fantastic play, getting some damage in. That health meter is going down a little bit, and the Khumi is yet to actually respond back to that tank, not realizing that Uncharted had moved it around, instead moving in on this outpost, trying to take away from Uncharted, realizing that if he does not get control of this outpost, Uncharted just can use it over and over and over again to just constantly harass and harass, or even launch an attack from. Unfortunately, the Khumi had to bring over those Geminis one by one and could not stay to heal his tanks because Uncharted has that secret down on the ground. Uncharted was able to completely wipe out that entire forest, turning into a massive, massive waste pile. And now Uncharted, with all those units down there, realizes he's got some advantage and he's not going to wait. He's going to push. But the Khumi at the same time is also pushing out as well. Do we have a base race here, folk? We got 2, 4, 6, 7 Geminis coming out from here. Over here from Uncharted, we have 2, 4, 5 Geminis and a Seeker. The only drawback is that because Uncharted launched from right here, there is no other pathway other than for these tanks to go all the way up here and come around. Very, very long path, basically making it that these tanks are almost at equal distance from each other. It really is going to come down to who can actually maybe support these tanks the best, who can get them in. Wait, which way are these tanks going? Oh, Khumi actually is not doing it as a base race. He's actually doing it as an outpost push. I did not see that coming. I actually thought that he was using it as a main base attack. He's not. He's actually putting pressure on that outpost, causing Uncharted to actually have to come back and respond to hold on to that outpost, meaning that his entire attack force is just completely open to being wiped out at the base itself. TheKhumi deploying enough Geminis that nothing actually gets through. Uncharted loses that entire attack force, gains nothing from it. The only good advantage that he had was because he pushed it out. The same exact push that TheKhumi did at the same time, he was able to actually respond to and not lose that outpost. But it was still very, very expensive just to hold on to that outpost. The unfortunate part for Uncharted is that he has now lost control of this outpost. TheKhumi putting full-fledged control onto it. Uncharted trying to come with busters, trying to come in with Geminis, trying to move them around to keep them from dying, but there's just too much firepower from these Geminis coming in. Clearly right now in this build, Geminis are OP. Everyone has used them for the entire night. I've seen them non-stop. All this going on. Look at these numbers, folks, here. 37,000 to 49,000, 39 upkeep to 54 upkeep. I mean, almost the cash number was matching the front number of the upkeep number right there for both these players. But definitely both these guys have a lot of units out on the field, a lot of cash in reserve. The question is who's just going to be able to use it better? Who's going to be able to use their unit cap better? Who's going to be able to use their cash better? Who's going to make a better move that's not going to be caught or surprised? And here we go, another pushing on the outpost. Uncharted having to deploy those units to make sure he does not lose control of that outpost. Meanwhile, he's got his units of his own moving out. These units are on a fortress, outpost push. I'll get it right one time here, guys. These two busters come in. These busters don't stand a chance. 2 busters against 4 Geminis. No chance whatsoever. Those busters just do not have the hit points to survive that much damage coming in at them. However, what do we have over here? TheKhumi pushing in 5 Geminis, 1 Seeker. All this pressure coming in onto this outpost. Uncharted could be potentially overwhelmed here. 3, 2, 1. No troops left. That outpost does go neutral. TheKhumi over here with his troops ready to take it over. 1, 2, 3, 4. The outpost goes blue, and Uncharted once again is getting into a bad situation. He's having to respond. He's not getting to dictate where the action's happening. And TheKhumi just unbelievable play this entire night, guys. Fantastic play, fantastic watching. I've enjoyed watching this guy the entire night. And TheKhumi, this is your opportunity, man. This is your time to shine. If you're not with the faction, you really should mention something after this match, because this could be a great time for you to get in on a great faction and really make some really great friends. Uncharted right now, 32 out of 37 upkeep. TheKhumi at 74 of 74. He has no upkeep left to even build at. He's flying around, maybe possibly trying to figure out what... Realizing that he's got nothing left, he's like, well, I might as well push out because there's nothing else that he can do. He's almost about to hit credit cap. He is definitely using his Hawk to his full advantage. 10% credits earned, 10% credits cap, 5% unit build speed. Hawk's drawbacks are your air mech itself. Less damage, less attack, but as an Osprey, you really shouldn't be at the forefront. You're more of a support mech in the first place. If you're using it as an offensive mech, you're maybe not using it in the best way possible. Uncharted realizing it's a bad situation. At full credits, 80,000 credits, but because he's at 40 units out of 37, he can't even build to try to respond right here. This is not a position where you want to be in. You've got all the money to spend, but you're at your unit cap. You can't build. And TheKhumi just realizing that is just taking advantage of it, pushing in 88,000 credits. He's at his cap right now, trying to do what he can. What do we have here? And let's take a look here too at upgrades, folks. Right now, Uncharted, because he's been under so much pressure, barely been able to upgrade 2 levels of cargo keep, 1 level of heal. Meanwhile, TheKhumi over here has 3 levels of heal, 2 levels of cargo keep. So he's in a much better shape as far as his healing ability goes. He is pushing on the base. Folks, is this it? Is TheKhumi already going to be able to hold the GG? 74 units out on the field. Look at all these blue dots all over the place. Blue dots over here, blue dots over here, blue dots over here, blue dots over here. Uncharted could very well be overwhelmed right now. Only thing working in Uncharted favor is that large carrying capacity and heal ability of the Osprey. He's got to keep making sure that he doesn't let his units die. He's got to keep them alive. He's got to make sure that they can keep doing damage because the Osprey on its own will not be able to do enough damage. And oh no, he's got one buster right here, but because it's on the side of the ground, it's not able to shoot. He's completely losing the ability of that one buster. Down to 20% of base health. TheKhumi down here, healing, 10%, 5%. GG's go up, 4, 3, 2, 1. There is your winner tonight, folks. TheKhumi. At least for me, maybe some of you guys know TheKhumi, but for me, a name that comes out of nowhere right here to actually win of tonight's Mech Mania Monday. He is your champion and winner of Mech Mania Monday. Congrats to TheKhumi. Fantastic play throughout the whole night. Well done. So let's get it here, guys. Throw these brackets up. End the tournament. Final results. There is our results. There is your brackets, ladies and gentlemen. TheKhumi, out of nowhere, comes in and is your supreme champion of the evening. Well played. Well done, TheKhumi. You have won yourself 1,000 diamonds, bro. Well done, man. Second place, Uncharted. Great play. Just you saw that he had ideas, he had plans, just TheKhumi was a little too much for him. Still fantastic play, fantastic work on everything. Second place, dude, 600 diamonds are in your pocket. Make sure, guys, to start getting those probes up. Third place, MB Patel. I know you didn't get to play your third place match, bro. Either way, you still are our third place winner. You've got yourself 300 diamonds. Get your probe up on the market. Fourth place, Rabbit. If you're still around, man, you did win yourself 100 diamonds. Get that probe up on there because basically you have throughout the course of this show to get paid, man. And then our fifth place was our Solid Smell and Draconer. Both of those guys already got their 50 diamonds. And that is the end of your tournament for this evening.